Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about the 1995 film Mighty Aphrodite, and I thought I was going to be quite biased with this because it's part of my Helena Bonham Carter collection. She is in this. I thought I was going in watching it as a Hellenist, but actually if you take Helena's character out, it's still an absolutely fantastic film, and I'll talk more about the characters in a moment. The plot, first of all, though, is actually, I think, personally quite straightforward. Lenny and Amanda have adopted a baby, and a couple of years later, Lenny becomes obsessed with trying to find his son's birth mother. And when he finds her, which he does pretty much straight away, he becomes quite heavily involved in her life, and not necessarily in any ways that would be predictable. So it's really quite an interesting story of him discovering the characteristics of his adopted son's mother, but it's a lot more, the way I perceived it, about the birth mother herself and her life. The plot's good, but I do think it's the characters above anything else that make this quite a funny film, and I'll be honest, I didn't even think it was a comedy. It's not laugh out loud hilarious, but the characters are quite interesting. It's directed by, written by, and stars Woody Allen. Woody Allen, of course, plays Lenny. Lenny is a character I struggled to like to begin with. He was a little bit annoying, but after I kind of got used to his personality, I really liked him, and I thought he was quite entertaining. Then we have Linda, that is Linda on the front, played by Mira Sorvino. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I didn't really like her to begin with, but then I kind of started to get used to her, and I liked her, and I really kind of engaged with her, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I'm not going to tell you about that character too much, because I kind of want you to discover these things about her as Lenny does, because I wasn't expecting what was revealed. I was expecting something completely different. I think that's the beauty of the film. Even kind of towards the end, I thought it was going to go one direction, and then it went another. So it's, at least for me, it wasn't very predictable, and I thought it was going to be very predictable right from the beginning. I thought I knew how it was going to end, and it didn't. So that was a really lovely surprise. Helena plays Amanda, Lenny's wife, and of course the adoptive mother of the boy. Her character's not really that essential in it. She plays a little part in the development of Lenny's character, but her actual character we don't really find out too much about. She's not that developed as a character. She speaks with an American accent, which if you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of Helena's films when she has an American accent. So we could probably take her completely out of this and it would still be a really fantastic film. But of course I'm happy to have it as part of my Helena collection, as she still is brilliant. Interestingly directed, some random interjections from a Greek chorus, which play quite an interesting role and add to the kind of element of comedy to it. It's not hilarious, but it is good nonetheless and very creative. I think it's a very creative film. It's a very welcoming film. It's not dark, it's not heavy. You kind of feel like you're allowed to watch it and feel kind of like a personal relationship with almost. I really enjoy films where it's relaxed. The plot's not so heavy that you feel like you've got a headache by the end of it, but it's also not too simple that it's boring. I think it's got the perfect balance for a nice relaxing comedy. I definitely think Mighty Aphrodite is one that everybody should watch. It's only an hour and a half in length. I think I got this from CEX or Latin Entertainment. It wasn't expensive at all. Even brand new, it's not expensive. Definitely worth watching. Absolutely loved it. I would watch it again. And it's not very often that I watch films again because I kind of like to use that time to watch new films, but I did thoroughly enjoy it. If you've seen Mighty Aphrodite, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Bye!